All right, friends, and here we are back for another freeze-dried meal review, and today we're going to be swinging back over to Peak Refuel, the cheesy chicken broccoli.
I love cheese.
This sounds pretty interesting. And you know, with me, I'm easy to please. Anything with cheese in it, come on. White chicken, rice, and broccoli with a creamy cheese sauce.
Cheese, cheese, cheese.
This should be, I'm going to remain optimistic about what is in this or the flavor of this. This is another one of those flavors I have not yet had. Now, if this is your first video of this nature that you're watching here, let me get you up to speed as far as what you can expect. Now, when you jump over to Amazon, there are a lot of freeze-dried meals on there. Now, what we're trying to do here is helping you make a little bit more educated decisions in terms of what meals that you're going to possibly pick up.
Works for me.
So in a minute, I'm going to go through all the details on the packaging, all the nutritional stuff on the back. I'm going to crack this thing open. We'll do a good old-fashioned sniff test. Then we're going to put this thing together. We're going to cook it, and I'm going to dive into it and let you know what I think of it. Now, you may agree, you may not, but ultimately, at the end of the day, if you decide to go out there and pick up a freeze-dried meal from Peak Refuel, and it happens to be the cheesy chicken and broccoli, you might have a good idea as far as what your dollar is going to get. Now, something to keep in mind, though, I think it's worth noting, or I bring to point in every one of these videos here is, look, taste buds are very subjective. What I like necessarily doesn't mean that you like or vice versa. So, you know, keep that in mind.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's take a look at the details on this packaging right here. Starting off with one of the first things that we're going to see here is 52 grams of protein. Yeah, that's a punch right there.
I broke my back.
This is a 2-serving meal. On the back, up in the first thing that we're seeing up here is the Best Buy date. Peak Refuel as one of the younger companies in the freeze-dried meal space. I think they were around since 2018. You know, I mentioned it in one of the earlier videos. I'll put it on the screen here. I think it's like 2018 or 17. But this meal right here is good till 5 years from now, so till 2028. All right, shifting gears over to the nutritional side of this here. This is a 2-serving meal. As I always say, I'm going to eat the entire thing. If you are a single-serving person, or if you're going to be sharing this with somebody, just go down through the single-serving side of it here. But total fat, we have 69 grams saturated fat, 41 grams. Trans fat, 2 grams. Cholesterol, 265. Sodium, 1,075 milligrams. Total carbohydrates, 63 grams. Dietary fiber, 3 grams. Total sugars, 10 grams. Then, of course, we have the included added sugars, 0 gram. And, of course, as I mentioned a moment ago, we have 52 grams of protein in here. So this one's packing a punch. And of course, some other details down below. And also what I will do here is if you're interested in what ingredients that they're putting into these things here, I will have that on the page. And you can go diving into this laundry list of oddball, or well, I wouldn't say oddball, but the stuff that they're putting in. All right, before we go crack this thing open, let me share with you how we're going to prepare this. And they're all relatively the same. You're going to open the package. You're going to remove the oxygen absorber. In this case, you're going to carefully add 1 1/3 cup or 10.5 ounces of boiling water, which of course we have that right here. In this case, we're going to stir and we're going to zip the pouch, close and let it set for 10 minutes. After that, we're going to crack this thing open and dive into it. Now, get that. There we go. Initial sniff test. Let's get our oxygen absorber, if I can pronounce that, out of the way. This smells. I just smell a little cheese and a little broccoli. The seasonings. It smells like a cream sauce of some sort. A little bit of broccoli you can smell in there. Okay. Here we go. Now, as always with a freeze-dried meal like this here, as I've said a handful of times, this is technically going to be the first time this meal is going to cook as we add the water here. And we can see a lot of rice. We can see a lot of this cheese sauce, which is kind of housing up all, or you can see all the broccoli is probably stuck in these pieces right here. Here are some pretty decent sized pieces of chicken throughout this here. I don't see a lot of seasoning in here. I suspect that seasoning is probably all wrapped up in that cheese sauce. But this looks pretty much as I would expect it at this point here. Again, from a smell standpoint, it's just like this creamy broccoli smell. In a moment, once we add water to this, of course, that's really when the party is going to start. So let's not waste any more time. Now, you can cook it in a dish like this. It will just simply take a little bit longer. So these bags that they come in are very handy. So we're going to shovel this in here. Now, one thing I will point out, if you have never had a freeze-dried meal or a dehydrated meal, definitely highly recommend you give it a go. It's a great in case of emergency break glass meal. On top of that, despite many out there that have horror stories or nightmares of back military MRE meals, which we do have some of those coming up here. These are, I think, in my opinion, substantially better than old school MRE meals and so forth. And the flavors are absolutely extraordinary. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of water here. We're going to get a little bit of in there to kind of start things moving around, start getting that stirred up. Now, one thing I will point out, which I say in every one of my videos, and it's for a good reason, you want to make sure you get a good stir going with these, especially with the rice dishes. From my experience, the rice dishes have a tendency where you get a little more of those crunchies at the end. Now, these sort of bags, which I will show you here in a moment, there are cracks in the bottom. So as you're stirring around, you want to be aware of that. Kind of dig along where you know those cracks are going to be to ensure that you don't have little pockets of either pasta, which you get these like, little crunchies at the end, or seasoning pockets in there. So you just, give it a good stir. That's going to ensure that you get everything. Wow. You know what? It smells like a cheesy saltine cracker. I know that's really weird, but I'm going to own it and just stick with it. So we can see already from a texture standpoint, all those little bits of cheese really have blossomed up quite a bit there. So again, especially seeing that those big chunks were in there, we're just going to stir this a little bit longer to ensure that we get all those pieces broken up in a good stir going on. I think we're good right there. All right, with this all sealed up, I will see you back in 10 minutes. All right, here we go. 10 minutes, and it is... Again, the smell has not really changed that much, and as we can see here, I mean, it's just a... Here, let's get this poured into here. It just smells like, to me, like a salting, a cheddar cheese, a wet cheddar cheese saltine cracker. Is there such thing as a, okay. Boom, that came out nice. All right, here we go. All right. Okay, visually, this looks kind of like what we'd expect with a rice dish like this. Yeah, those bits of broccoli that are kind of mushed in here a bit. We can see that creamy sauce that they speak of. They're really covering all this rice up here. The chicken now becomes a bit of a camouflage in that sauce, but we can, when you pay attention, you can find these little chunks here. But again, from a scent standpoint, this just really... It's that creamy sauce with a hint of saltine cracker. That is what I'm smelling here. But again, this doesn't look terribly bad. Now, with something like this, I would like to see a little bit more of the broccoli visible, just from a visual standpoint, make it a little bit more appetizing, have that little splash of color in there. But overall, this doesn't look bad at all. And so, but the big important question is, how does it taste? Let's give it a go. I got, I think, a couple big chunks of chicken. There's a piece of broccoli. The rice is, as I said many times, rice in my experience tends to be the part that doesn't get cooked well. So this is another meal with the rice where the rice is really, it's cooked perfectly. It's hydrated perfectly. 100%. It's a cheddar cheese that they're using with this. You have a hint of onion. The cheese is really what is front and center with this dish right here. You have that cheddar cheese. There's a little bit of a garlic and an onion back note, a very distant back note. but it is tasty. This is really, the rice is there giving you that texture. The broccoli, you have the broccoli is giving a little bit of a back note presence there. The chicken is cooked fantastic. I forgot what meal we had last week, but the chicken was a little spongy. This is really well cooked. This would be fantastic. I decided to do this meal today because it's wet and rainy out, and so this kind of reminds me of like one of those thick meals, like a soup of some sort that is just going to be fantastic during a cold, wet day. This is really, really tasty. Let's take a look at the scorecard for Peak Refuel's cheesy chicken and broccoli. All right, friends, and there we go. A tasty review from Peak Refuel that I actually really enjoyed. So the big question here, as I always point out during these videos, is this going to be one that's going to end up in my expedition trailer? Absolutely, heck yeah. I really like this. I think this will be something that my son will actually eat as well.
Kids love cheese.
Which is a big bonus for me. Again, if you're a cheese person, the cheese is really what is driving the taste buds forward with this one. You have that back note of the broccoli. The chicken is there with kind of a mild flavor that complements the kind of the overall experience with this. In a very, very distant land, you taste the onion and a little bit of a garlic in here. Overall, this is absolutely one of those meals I would highly recommend. Get out there, try it. And actually, speaking of try, what I will do is I will put links to some of the other reviews that we've done in the description below. So if you want to see some of the other meals, if you're going on to Amazon because you've never ordered these things before and you'd like to try out a few of these, there's been quite a handful that we have tested out there that I would highly recommend. This one is right up there for me, right up there. We did a review a few weeks back by another company called Good to Go. They have this Cuban rice dish. It's another rice dish. That one I pointed out hands down is one of my favorite freeze-dried. Well, actually, that's a dehydrated meal, a little bit of different. The freeze-dried, they actually pull more of the moisture out of it than the dehydrated ones. But this one is right up there for me with that Good to Go Cuban rice bowl. This is very, very delicious. So again, I'll put links down below to that. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. And with that said, I will see you, friends, in the next video.